Hello dear friends from Malaysia and also from outside of Malaysia. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of my channel. The channel that doesn't have any niche. Yeah, as you know, my existing subscribers, thank you for being here again. You know that I don't have an exact niche for my channel. I talk about everything and try to make everyday things exciting. Isn't that the way life should go, right? And for you, my new subscribers, thank you very much for joining me. And today I'm going to show you some goodies from Malaysia. It's a local delicacy and it is called the Mì Rebus. Okay, now for you guys outside of Malaysia and not familiar with this dish can be eaten or can be enjoyed for the whole day, like from breakfast or even brunch or even lunch, dinner, and even supper. Okay, now the name itself, Mì Rebus. Okay, if you Google Mì Rebus, Mì is noodle, Rebus is boil. Now, Mì Rebus, it's a boiled noodle. It's an understatement. Yeah, it means that if you take it sounded like you take noodles and you boil it and you eat it, right? No, that's the thing. Now, this Mì Rebus, I can tell you, is very famous in Malaysia, and you should enjoy it if you come to Malaysia. Now, back to the name, Mì Rebus, boiled noodle. Okay, this is what it's all about. Okay, what does it contain? It contains yellow noodle, which is made out of flour, and some condiments like red chili bits and onion shoots. Oh, what do you call it? I'm sorry. Yeah, onion shoots. Yeah, and fried tofu and fried shallots, and to give it some tang to it, a squeeze of lime. Okay, you can also put boiled egg. In this case, I have two half of boiled eggs, which means I'm having one. Okay, now that's it. That's it in this Mì Rebus. Now, why did I say that the name Mì Rebus is an understatement? Because of this, the sauce. Okay, this makes it marvelous. Okay, this is the thing that makes Mì Rebus what it is. Why is it so good? Now, what does the gravy contain? The gravy, the main ingredient for the gravy is sweet potato, or in Malaysia we call it keledek. Okay, now this is very easy to prepare, but this, my friends, is very hard to make. And if it's not so hard as some familiar chefs has been familiar with it, it takes time. That is why I'm telling you why some stalls and restaurants in Malaysia, when they sell Mì Rebus, they do not sell anything else. They only sell Mì Rebus because it takes time to prepare this. Okay, you can't have any other way. Okay, you have to be specialized and expert, have the expertise in making Mì Rebus. And when you open a stall or a restaurant, you only sell this Mì Rebus. Okay, now how do you eat it? Yes, of course, you have to put the whole gravy into this mesh of things, right? Like so. Yeah. Okay, now for the ingredients to make the gravy, I will share to you in my description down there. Okay, now let me show you. Sometimes if you want to add some extra to your gravy, in this case, I put beef. Okay, some boiled beef. Okay, and that will One thing it will give you, of course, you can eat the beef, the meat. Second thing is it gives the gravy some extra umami in it. Yeah. Okay. So you mix it up. Okay. You mix the whole thing up before you eat it. And yes, as forgetful as I can be, I forgot to squeeze my lime. Okay, it's okay. Doesn't matter. We can always squeeze it now. Squeeze it around. So usually one lime is enough. Don't go too excited about the lime, and you don't need 2 limes. You just need 1 lime, okay? That's sour. That is why when you put too much lime, it will get too soury. Now, okay, let me describe to you how does it taste like, okay? Now, after you have mixed it up, everything, you take the noodle, okay? Because the gravy tastes well just by mixing it with the noodle itself. Okay, here it goes. First thing, you will taste the sweetness of the sweet potato. Of course, that is why it is in there. It's supposed to give some natural sweetness to it. Okay, and then you will taste some spiciness, because of course we in Malaysia, we put chili in almost anything. You also add some chili powder in it, okay? And of course, just like I mentioned just now, you have some chili bits, right? This will give the different side of the spiciness, the fresh side, because this is fresh. Yeah, it's spicy, but to us it's nothing. Okay, but if you're not familiar with spiciness, when you come to Malaysia and have this, be careful of these fellas, okay? The red chilies. Now, next, another scoop. Oh, I got some beef in that. Okay, here goes. As I've mentioned just now, the umami that the beef brings, it does work. It brings the umami in it, okay? And of course, who doesn't like the texture of beef? Vegetarians, right? Vegetarians doesn't like the texture of beef. That's fine, but to us, heavenly. Okay, right. Why did I say that this dish, this goodie, is nice to be eaten, to be enjoyed the whole day of the day? Because you just imagine, if you enjoy this in the morning during breakfast, it has that sweetness, because usually when we take breakfast, we want some sweetness in our life to make ourselves excited, right? And why is it good to be eaten during lunch too? Because it is filled with carbo from this flour, right? From the noodle that is made from flour. Okay. Talking about this Mì Rebus, to share with you, here in Johor Bahru, there are a few versions, right? And the versions is categorized by the taste itself, okay? The umami of it, yes. Okay, first we have the Haji Wahid Mì Rebus in Angsana. Secondly, we have the Zek soup, tulang laut. Okay, the recipe from tulang laut. And another one is Zek Mì Rebus in Lakin. And these three, I can say, differentiates the version of it depending on the umami. That is why when you go to have some of these Mì Rebus in restaurants or stalls, right? What they do is they will boil the noodles freshly in front of you, right? They will boil, and you can see from the soup or the water that they are boiling it, some are murky, and the murkiness between those three versions differs. Okay, probably one is using chicken stock, they put chicken stocks. Probably another one, they put in those bones or marrows, bone marrows from beef, and another one maybe from mutton, right? So that is why he gives the different kinds of umamis that they have. But to me personally, I like the Haji Wahid's one, but some will like the tulang laut, or some will like the Zek Zek Mì Rebus in Lakin, right? Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, that is what I'm sharing to you today. The Mì Rebus. Okay, if you come to Malaysia, look for this. Okay, I'll be glad to bring you if you come down to JB and contact me. I'll bring you and show you which are these, which you can find in which location of the Mì Rebus. Okay, guys, presenting to you again the Mì Rebus from Malaysia. Okay, guys, bon appetit, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.